Hey, what's up, you guys? It is Tyler. Welcome back to the Tyler Williams channel. Welcome to another video. We are live. We're not live. What did I say? We are about to do a Q&AV. I asked yesterday. I did a Q&A. Well, I posted a video called Q&A, and I told you guys ask me questions because I feel like answering questions from you guys. That way, you guys get to know me better. You know, we're getting further into our relationship. We gotta start asking icebreaker questions before we make it all the way. I'm just kidding. Let me stop. But I believe I got somewhere between 10 and 12 questions. Asked by 4 people, which is not bad. I actually appreciate that you guys actually went out and asked me questions because I love answering questions from you guys, all that kind of jazz. While I'm answering questions, I got Tekken 7 playing in the background because that is one of my favorite games at the moment. I have not played Tekken 7 in a hot minute, so I'm going to have to apologize because I may be getting my ass handed to me a bit in a little bit of this gameplay. But nonetheless, I'm going to get straight into this Q&A. So we have 4 people asking questions, and I believe in total it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I cannot count in Spanish past 10. So, yeah, about 14 questions. So, I'm going to take my time answering these questions. Answer them truthfully, honestly, to the best of my abilities. So these first 4 questions come from the infamous Foxtrot. The first one he asks is, how old are you? And I am 20 years old. I turned 20 about 5 months ago. So, I'm about 6 months into my 20th birthday. 6 more months, I'll be 21. I think for my 21st birthday, I might travel to Florida for Playlist Live. I don't know. I'm still debating on that. I'm trying to debate what I'll do for my 21st birthday. I'm not trying to go somewhere and get flat out drunk, but I'm trying to do something. Any ideas? Like, comment down below. I mean, WrestleMania is around my birthday, but that's early in my birth month. And my birth month is April. My birthday is like later in the month. For WrestleMania is early in the month. Hey, look! Life is Strange before the storm finished downloading. I hope you guys look forward to that gameplay. I don't know if that game is going to go out before this one or after this one, but I hope you guys look forward to that. But yeah, I'm 20 years old. What's your favorite WWE theme? My favorite, if you're talking about all time, I would probably have to say Broken Dreams by Shaman's Harvest. And if you guys don't know whose theme song Broken Dreams was, that was Drew McIntyre's original theme song. I have a lot of favorite themes, but I think that one holds a special place in my heart because, like, whenever it first came out in like 2010, and I bought every single WWE video game. Back then, there was an option to include your own theme songs in the game, like any song that you would port onto your Xbox 360 or PlayStation. You basically can just add that song to your game, and from there you could put it into the WWE game, and that could be your theme song for the wrestler. And every song I had was like, for wrestler, it would be like Broken Dream by Shaman's Harvest. Not every wrestler, but like every game, the theme I would import was Broken Dream by Shaman's Harvest. I didn't import every song I had because I had a lot of songs. A lot of them were just Michael Jackson songs. But I remember like one guy I had created. His name was Essay, like Essay as in ESSAY. He's a pretty strong, bald dude, and I think his theme song was like, I cannot remember what it was by. I know it was a Chris Brown song. I know one song was by Michael. I know I had another character created. His name was like Jacob Cass. If you guys remember Jacob Cass from WWE 12. I think his theme song was by Michael Jackson. I don't know. It was a bunch of weird shit. But anyways, yeah. I'd say my favorite theme song was Broken Dreams by Shaman's Harvest. Who's your most hated wrestler? You know, that's kind of hard because I don't really hate wrestlers. I just don't like them. And usually if someone asked me that, I would say Roman Reigns, but I really don't hate him or not like him anymore. There's really nothing to hate about Roman Reigns. I boo him because, you know, I've always booed Roman Reigns. Well, I've booed him for so long, it's kind of weird not to boo Roman Reigns. I don't like him. I mean, I don't, put it this way, I don't like him, but I don't not like him. You know what I mean? He's okay. Until he wins the Universal Championship, then I'm going to start booing him again, but, well, booing him heavily and probably hate him again, but To answer your question, there's 4 guys I probably will put in that list. Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, and Chris Benoit. I don't like those guys. You know what? I can't say I don't like Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose. I just not a big fan of them. I'm just not a big fan of those guys. I'll just put it that way. What's your favorite game of all time? I don't really have a favorite game of all time per se. I like so many games that I really don't have a favorite game of all time. But my favorite game series, you're seeing it right now, Tekken. I've been playing Tekken since I literally started playing video games. Tekken 7 was one of my first video games I ever played. My first ever arcade game I ever played was in an arcade. Was Tekken 2. And that's how I got hooked onto Tekken. So yeah, Tekken is definitely my favorite game series. My favorite game of all time. I really don't know. I can't answer that question. Probably have to think about it a little bit more. I'm not going to take too long on this because I have to go soon. But we're going to move on. I want to say Tekken. Jose Apiez. Who is your favorite wrestler of all time or my current favorite wrestler? I'm going to assume you mean of all time, and that answer is Chris Jericho. Who is your favorite singer? Male or female? I'm going to assume you mean both. My favorite male singer is Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson just always has I think he's the greatest of all time, honestly. I can't go without listening to Michael Jackson's music. Like, as a child, I loved his music. Growing up, I loved his music, and now I love his music. I'm always gonna live in my heart. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Mewtwo. I don't watch Pokemon anymore. I watched it briefly as a child, but Mewtwo. He or she, I don't know what sex Mewtwo is. Always stood out to me. So yeah, Mewtwo. What's your favorite game? Just answer this question. This is from Big Smoke. In your opinion, what's the best WrestleMania ever from 1 to 33? The best WrestleMania ever? I feel like everyone says WrestleMania 17 is the best WrestleMania ever, so I'm not going to say WrestleMania 17. You know what I feel like is a pretty underrated WrestleMania? WrestleMania 28. I feel like that's a very underrated WrestleMania. You have Triple H versus The Undertaker. You had, what else did you have? You had, John Cena versus The Rock, the first match, because their second match wasn't really that good. No. The best WrestleMania, in my opinion, I would say is WrestleMania 24. I feel like that WrestleMania is ridiculously underrated. Like, every match start to finish, not every match, but most matches start to finish on that card were just really good. So, I had to say WrestleMania 24. My favorite game, I answered that question already. So we're going to move on to Lana. Lana's questions. She has a few. Before I get into hers, she asked, do I feel like the paparazzi? Because she asked a bunch of questions. Yes, you do. But it's fine. I have 1 more minute left. I'm going to try to get this done before the video ends. Favorite Divas champion? Ooh. There are a lot of Divas champion. I feel like it's between Mickie James and Melina. Because when I was big into wrestling, those were the Divas. It was Mickie James, Melina, Jillian Hall. It was a lot. It was Kelly Kelly. It was a lot of those females. And my favorite female of all time is Mickie James. So I probably would say Mickie James. If not Mickie James, Melina, because I like Melina at the time. What is your DLC wish list for WWE 2K18? I'm gonna do another video for that because I believe I think I already predicted correctly what the DLC is. I'm gonna do that in another video. So I'll answer your question in another video, Lana. Can you listen to Jillian Hall singing for 4 hours? No. Favorite NXT call up? Like called up to the main roster? Ooh, Shinsuke Nakamura. I felt like his was really good. No, Kevin Owens, because I was so hyped when Kevin Owens got called up to the main roster. Like, you cannot tell me anything when Kevin Owens got called up. He was like, I thought he was honestly the best NXT champion ever. When he got called up and beat John Cena, I feel like Kevin Owens had the best call up since, the whole NXT thing. Favorite NXT return? Or favorite return? Favorite return? I don't know. Favorite NXT return or favorite return in general? I don't know how to answer that question. We'll move on. What former superstars and divas would you want to see come back? Ooh. What divas would I like to see come back? Beth Phoenix. I've always been a fan of Beth Phoenix. So I would love to see Beth Phoenix stepping back into the ring, even though she's retired. Who else? Beth Phoenix. Awesome Kong come back as Karma. That'd be dope. I'd love to see Karma come back. She never did come back. She had to take a leave after she got pregnant. We never saw her come back. That'd be nice. I'd like to see Karma come back. And AJ Lee, because I miss AJ Lee very much. Former superstars. Batista. I think Batista probably will come back someday. It's just a matter of when. John Morrison, because I love John Morrison. Who else? Who else is not in WWE that I want to see come back one day? I can't really think. Other than John Morrison, Beth Phoenix, AJ Lee, and Karma. Because those guys were pretty cool. I'm so sorry. I'm not fully answering the question. But yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with those 5 guys. And the last one. How do you feel about John Morrison being on Impact and Lucha Underground? I don't watch both of them, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. I love John Morrison, so I respect wherever he goes. John Morrison on Impact, I mean, that's good for Impact. They're getting a star in John Morrison because that dude's on fire right now in independent scenes. He's holding like 3 championships in AAA. He's duking it out in the Lucha Underground, so that's a big steal for them in Impact. But they're going to manage to fuck it up like they always do. Lucha Underground knows what they have with John Morrison, and they're booking him to the best of their abilities. I really need to get back into Lucha Underground. I stopped watching Lucha Underground like about a little under a year ago. And I've been meaning to get back into it. I'm going to try to get back into it probably sometime next month. So, that being said, that was our Q&AV. Thank you all for watching. Any more questions? Ask them down below for our next Q&AV. I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but ask them down below. We'll make it, once we hit 10 questions, I'll make another one. Alright? Alright. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.